The Blair Witch Project, a landmark in horror cinema, continues to intrigue audiences 2.5 decades after its release. Back in 1999, when the film first emerged, it capitalized on the nascent stages of the internet era, using a groundbreaking marketing strategy that blurred the lines between reality and fiction. This innovative approach captivated audiences,
Come up here quick! I need to use the CP!
Sparking debates over whether the events depicted were genuine or staged for entertainment. At the heart of the film's mystique were its three protagonists: Heather Donahue, Josh Leonard, and Mike Williams. Their portrayal of amateur filmmakers lost in the woods of Burkittsville, Maryland, felt eerily authentic, heightened by the decision to list them as deceased on IMDb. This tactic further fueled speculation among viewers, who grappled with the unsettling possibility that they were witnessing actual deaths captured on camera.
I'm scared to close my eyes. I'm scared to open them.
Fast forward to the present day, where a new fan theory has emerged, reshaping the way audiences perceive the narrative. Redditor Cartel Kingpin proposes an alternative explanation for the events of the film, suggesting that rather than supernatural forces, the true culprits behind the horrors could be none other than Mike and Josh themselves. According to this theory, the duo orchestrated a sinister plot to drive Heather to madness before ultimately killing her. What lends credence to this theory is the dynamic between the three characters throughout the film. There's a palpable tension, with Josh and Mike seemingly aligned against Heather. This perceived divide along gender lines provides fertile ground for speculation, suggesting that the male characters may have conspired to terrorize Heather for their own twisted motives. The theory posits that every eerie occurrence in the woods, the mysterious rock formations, the unsettling noises, even the discovery of gruesome artifacts, could be attributed to the machinations of Josh and Mike. By instilling fear and paranoia in Heather, they effectively set the stage for her demise, culminating in her tragic end at the hands of her supposed friends. What makes this interpretation particularly chilling is its grounding in reality. While supernatural entities can be dismissed as figments of imagination, the idea of human beings committing heinous acts is all too plausible. The thought that the true horror of the Blair Witch Project may lie in the darkness of human nature adds a disturbing layer to the film's narrative. However, upon closer examination, the theory raises significant questions about its feasibility. If Mike and Josh's intention was to kill Heather, their decision to include their own deaths in the footage seems counterintuitive. Wouldn't it arouse suspicion once they were revealed to be alive? The logistical flaws in their plan cast doubt on the theory's validity and highlight its shortcomings. Moreover, the theory undermines the essence of the original film, shifting the focus away from the enigmatic force of the Blair Witch to the actions of its human characters. While the idea of Josh and Mike as the true villains adds a new dimension to the story, it ultimately detracts from the overarching sense of dread and uncertainty that defines the Blair Witch legend. In the end, the Blair Witch Project remains a testament to the power of storytelling, its enduring legacy fueled by endless speculation and interpretation. Whether viewed as a supernatural thriller or a psychological drama, its impact on the horror genre is undeniable. And while the truth behind the events in the woods of Burkittsville may never be fully revealed, the mystery continues to haunt audiences, inviting them to venture into the darkness and confront their deepest fears. Expanding on the significance of the film's marketing strategy can provide further insight into its cultural impact. The Blair Witch Project was one of the first movies to utilize the internet as a promotional tool in such a comprehensive manner. The website created for the film featured faux police reports, interviews with townspeople, and even fake documentary footage, blurring the lines between fiction and reality and immersing audiences in the story before they even entered the theater. This innovative approach set a precedent for future horror films and contributed to the unprecedented success of the Blair Witch Project. Additionally, exploring the psychological motivations behind the characters' actions can deepen our understanding of the narrative. While the film presents the events as a struggle against supernatural forces, delving into the psyche of Mike and Josh opens up the possibility of a more complex and sinister interpretation. Perhaps their actions were driven by jealousy, resentment, or even a desire for control over Heather. By manipulating her fear and paranoia, they could have sought to assert their dominance and exert power over her, ultimately leading to her demise in a twisted display of cruelty. Moreover, examining the cultural and societal context in which the film was released can shed light on its lasting impact. The late 1990s saw a resurgence of interest in supernatural phenomena and urban legends, fueled in part by the rise of the internet and the proliferation of conspiracy theories. The Blair Witch Project tapped into this cultural zeitgeist, capitalizing on the public's fascination with the unknown and the unexplained. Its success paved the way for a new wave of found-footage horror films and inspired countless imitators, cementing its status as a seminal work in the genre. In conclusion, The Blair Witch Project continues to captivate audiences with its enigmatic storyline, innovative marketing, and enduring legacy. While the theory of Josh and Mike as the true villains adds an intriguing layer to the narrative, it ultimately falls short in fully capturing the essence of the film. Whether viewed as a supernatural thriller or a psychological drama, The Blair Witch Project remains a haunting exploration of fear, paranoia, and the darkness that lurks within us all.